34-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Talking about it and bring it. 51 to Mike, boys. 51. Check it. Hey, 66.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Mike 51. Mike.
To throw again, Brady. They're targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Big stop. Shadow. Let's go. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. 3 bucks. Check it.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Score, Buccaneers 14, Packers 13.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
18-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21. Packers
now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Rodgers now on first down. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. The 30. 10. And it's a pick six. He brings it. Buccaneer TD. He tried to get something going there with a little toss behind the line of scrimmage. Unsuccessful.
How about the athleticism of the coverage, though? Being able to dance with him coming out of the backfield. That's not easily done. But not only did he dance, took it, wheeled, and went the other way. Ended up with 6 points for his team.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. It was the linebacker Devin White there to knock it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Brady now on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Intercepted.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again to Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Kevin White on the
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll let one go deep for Howard. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play for the Bucs there on 3rd down. 46 yards. On 1st down, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing again. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Defensively.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a terrific return as... He'll take it up past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
45's the mark. Here we go,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Jones. And the hole closes quickly. Yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 18.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about...
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Howard. It's a gain of 9. Brings up third and 13.
From the gun, it's Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He'll let one go deep for... And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Packers 13. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers pass.
Davante Adams. 75 yards. And the Packers make some inroads. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point try now for Sacco. And the lead is now an even 30.
His kick is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 49. Packers 19. Bradley Pinion.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st down, Green Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete.
There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams.
Green Bay.
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers get a score closer.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 26. Check Mike 54. Mike. Easy.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now Jones. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but and this will be caught at the 30. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 57 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Wait, set. Green 80. Mike 58, right there. Go. Go. Alert.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Rodgers. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Backed up deep in their own territory, they were in search of a cushion, and the cushion was found.
And you have to think total game, even in overtime.